one versus number two. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. Welcome to Honolulu and Aloha Stadium, the home field of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Dogs will kick this deep to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To throw, it's Russell. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, this is everything you want from an offense. Good job by that offensive line. You give this quarterback time like this to throw, and he's going to make you pay for it. It's exactly what he did right there with the accuracy of that throw.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him. And this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. They'll run it to the right side. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Offense back on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking downfield, it's Russell. He'll take a deep shot. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. And it's intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Georgia. A big defensive score.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He lets it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? He's looking deep here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. We're in the back 9 of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team.
Enough for a first down at the 37.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. Got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Booker. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Hunter takes the toss, runs to his left. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long.
End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Dogs.
think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Fights off a defender.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. And the quarterback keeps it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Past the 10. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line in the hurry up. To the air. It's Russell. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit? You got to do it.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, sack.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Okay, ready?
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4. They're going for it. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Bursts into space. He's at the 50. At the 30. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Rainbow's offense back on the field now. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Back to throw. It's Russell. Finds an open target on the left side. Finding some room with the 25. Touchdown, Hawaii. This quarterback on fire today.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Fighting off the defender. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And here's the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. At the 10 now. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, that last carry, Chris, puts him right at 100 yards for the game. How's he done it? Because he's been patient. He's followed his blocks. He's let everything develop in front of him, and he's busted through for some big gains.
First down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Grab behind the line. It's Wiley. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
We'll call for the fair catch here. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass. It's Russell. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. And the Rainbow Warriors will come to the line to run the hurry up.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion, and looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The Rainbow Warriors are on the move here. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, they get the first down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
And the Rainbow Warriors with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Oh, the ball comes loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Tries the right with a quick throw, and he throws his 3rd interception of the day. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Off the play fake on first down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Second down after that run on the previous play. press coverage now from these DBs. And the same runner's got it again. Fights through the tackle. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Dogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Third and short to hand the ball off. Scooped up in the defense. It's a fumble.
Hey, Chris, we can hear the from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. Here's the toss play now. Running to the right. Some hard running there through a tackle. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Makes the grab. It's Booker. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Georgia.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Automatic on the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw. It's Russell. A deep shot to the right. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Dogs. Too much speed for the defense.
Well, whatever these guys saw in the first half, I think we're going to see more of it in the second half. Outstanding job of setting the tone here and how quickly they were able to score, sending a message to the opposing defense.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
21.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. He tosses it back. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front.
And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks into the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Rhodes. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, Hawaii. Still no answer for this offense. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Is no good. That keeps the score. Georgia.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Georgia offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? With the catch, it's Wiley. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Complete via the screen.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
The 34. And that's a first down for the offense.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the move now. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
By the back.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
They're going to run it here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He's running out of time here. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking to throw it again. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. And that's the fullback making the catch. That was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this. Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Gain makes it second and medium. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a strong stiff arm. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
And the Rainbow Warriors will line up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Russell. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Oh, nearly picked off again. They almost had another one. But it will set up 4th down.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Back-to-back deep shots. Catch made down inside the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. As we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Jackrabbit.
Setting the back in motion. Look out, room to run here. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw. It's Russell. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And that run produces a decent gain.
Really smart play call. Anytime you can use the defense's aggression against them, you do it. And eventually, you'll catch them out of position and potentially hit a big play.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's caught, so the 2-point conversion works. Back to a one-score game. Hope still alive.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. This is a regular season game group that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top 5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Brought down to the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. The Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Second down, looking to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Wiley. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Looking to chuck it again. That's reeled in. It's Wiley. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Tries the right with a quick throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Third down coming.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
35.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Rainbow Warriors looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback...
And they heave it deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Spins away from defenders. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. The Rainbow Warriors make up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this all.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Grinding away with their running game. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Defensive backs up at the line, showing the press. And there's the handoff. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. A matchup of two powerful teams this late in the year. We thought it kind of had a playoff preview feel to it, and the higher-ranked team has taken care of business. They're going to emerge, looks like, with a huge W going forward.
I think the thing that really stood out in this football game is that higher-ranked team dealing with the pressure and the expectations. They handled business. Really good football game. Both these teams will benefit from playing in this game late in the year.
Now here he goes. The 30, at the 20. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. An important play to secure this victory, Kirk. You can debate the rankings coming in, but number one took care of business tonight and showed they belong at the top.
Well, we knew a lot of expectations were on the line here, and the number one team is the dominant team. They have now punched their ticket, and everybody's going to be aiming for them once we get to the postseason.
He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. senior able to make the stop after a short gain. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.